Assalamualaikum. I am Talat Suhail. I welcome you all to Virtual University's program on Personality Psychology. Dear students, today is our lecture number 25th. In this 25th lecture, we are talking about George Kelly's cognitive theory of personality. We are still focusing on Kelly's theory. We will be talking about some new constructs and concepts given to us by George Kelly. But before beginning with some new constructs and concepts, let us recap what we did in lecture number 24. Now, lecture number 24 में we began talking about a biographical sketch of George Kelly. उसके बाद हमने उसके core concepts किए. Core concepts करने के बाद तकरीबन 5 core concepts were covered with you, जिसमें हमने focus इस चीज की तरफ किया था. Basically, we referred to that what is the cornerstones of cognitive theory, जिसमें हमने constructive alternativism की बात की थी, people as scientists की बात की थी आपके साथ. उसके बाद हमने personal construct theory के ऊपर बात की थी. हमने कहा था what are constructs, what are these templates that we use. We talked about properties of the constructs, types of constructs. उसके बाद आज हम आपके साथ इसी theory के कोई नए concepts करेंगे. उसमें हमारा फोकस होगा व्हाट इज पर्सनैलिटी अकॉर्डिंग टू कैली, मोटिवेशन, द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ मोटिवेशन गिवन बाय जॉर्ज कैली, हिज मेजर पोस्टुलेट एंड सम 11 inferences, elaborations and corollaries he is talking about. We'll be discussing the channelizing processes, individuality and organization. और सबसे बड़ी बात, to construe or not to construe, should we be constructing concepts or should we not be constructing concepts, उस पे बात करेंगे. उसके बाद एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग कॉन्सेप्ट CPC साइकिल, सर्कमस्पेक्शन प्रीएम्पशन कंट्रोल साइकिल, we'll talk about that. उसके बाद जनाब आपसे बात करेंगे कि when is it individual has to change his construct system. हम जो कॉन्सेप्ट्स बनाते हैं उनमें कब तब्दीली लानी पड़ती. उसके बाद बात होगी आपके साथ रोल कंस्ट्रक्ट रैप टेस्ट की. दिस रोल कंस्ट्रक्ट रेपर्टरी टेस्ट विच इन ब्रीफ इज कॉल्ड द रैप टेस्ट, उसकी बात करेंगे. एप्लीकेशंस की बात करेंगे आपके साथ. उसमें हम कुछ इमोशनल स्टेट्स को फोकस करेंगे डियर स्टूडेंट्स, जिसमें एंजाइटी है, गिल्ट है, हॉस्टिलिटी है, और हम कुछ ये देखने की कोशिश करेंगे कि व्हाट डज कैली मीन्स बाय साइकोलॉजिकल हेल्थ. और फिर एक बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट कैली की ब्रांड ऑफ साइकोलॉजी, फिक्स्ड रोल थेरेपी. ये फिक्स्ड रोल थेरेपी क्या है, इससे क्या हासिल करना चाहते हैं हम, फिर हम इस थ्योरी को समराइज करेंगे आपके लिए, एंड ऑफ कोर्स वी आर गोइंग टू एवेलुएट. नाउ let us begin with this what we'll be talking about today. जनाब, जब भी हम बात करते हैं जॉर्ज कैली की, तो फॉर जॉर्ज कैली individuals' behavior and thoughts are guided by a set of personal constructs, and this particular set of personal construct is used by the individual in predicting future events. So an individual's behavior and thinking is controlled, is predicted, is somehow guided by how an individual anticipates reality. मेरा behavior, मेरी thinking control होगी, channelize होगी by the constructs, set of constructs or concepts that I use in anticipating reality. Examples उन constructs के हमने लिए थे, such as good versus bad, friendly versus hostile. तो जब हम constructs की बात करें, हमने कहा कि constructs के बहुत से examples हो सकते हैं, such as good versus bad, friendly versus hostile. Now see, these constructs are dichotomous. They have got two poles. एक पोल के ऊपर है फ्रेंडली और दूसरे पोल के ऊपर है हॉस्टाइल. एक पोल के ऊपर है गुड, दूसरे पोल के ऊपर है बैड. नाउ द इंडिविजुअल इज गोइंग टू यूटिलाइज one pole of the construct or concept. So let's take an example. Now suppose there are two people who are living in the same room and they look out of the same room's window. One fine morning they look out of the window and they see the garden and the flowers. Now we say two people living in the same room looking out of the room through the same window. There is certainly an identical image on their retinas, but one interprets and says, what a beautiful day, and the other says, what a dull and boring day. अब एक ही सीन है जिसे दो मुख्तलिफ अफराद देख रहे हैं, दोनों के रेटिनास पे एक ही आइडेंटिकल इमेज भी बन रहा है, लेकिन इंटरप्रिटेशन फर्क है. एक कहता है कितना खूबसूरत दिन है और दूसरा कहता है कितना डल और बोरिंग है. The difference is not in the view. The difference is in how they perceive it. So actually, people are wearing or using different glasses. So we wear different glasses as we look upon the world. So हम मुख्तलिफ किस्म की ऐनक लगाए हुए, हर फर्द ने एक मुख्तलिफ ऐनक लगाई हुई जिससे उसको दुनिया और दुनिया में जो वाक़यात हो रहे हैं मुख्तलिफ नजर आते हैं. Now this is as far as George Kelly is concerned. Dear students, today we will be beginning with his some other core concepts. और उसमें सबसे पहला concept जो है वो deal करता है personality. Now for Kelly, personality is embedded in the interpersonal relationships. सबसे पहली बात Kelly ये कर रहे हैं कि personality develops as a result of interpersonal relationships. Number 2, personality is nothing more and nothing less than individual's construct system. दो बातों की तरफ कैली का फोकस है. सबसे पहली चीज कि आपकी और मेरी शख्सियत जो है, पर्सनैलिटी जो है, इट्स embedded in our interpersonal relationships, how we interact with the other individual. Number 2, the construct system that we formulate, the construct system that we use in interpreting reality. So that is Kelly's version of personality. दूसरा important concept, motivation. जनाब, जब भी motivation की बात आती है, motivation is the driving force within an organism. It is something which pushes us forward. It makes us work. It makes us move ahead in life. So let's see what Kelly has to say. Motivation. Psychologists have traditionally used the concept of motivation to explain two aspects of behavior. Number 1, why people are active or behave at all. And number 2, their activity takes one direction rather than another. For Kelly, people are motivated for no other reason than that they are alive. In fact, life itself is seen as a form of process or motivation. Following this reason, no special concepts such as drives, needs, instincts, rewards, motives are required to understand what produces or motivates human nature. जनाब, बात आपसे हो रही है कैली के कोर कॉन्सेप्ट की, मोटिवेशन की. तो जब भी मोटिवेशन की बात होती है, द फोकस इज फॉर कैली, ऑल ऑफ अस आर अलाइव एंड बीइंग अलाइव, इट इज सीन एज अ प्रोसेस ऑफ मूवमेंट. वी आर ग्रोइंग, वी आर मूविंग अहेड. सो सिंस वी आर अलाइव, वी आर इन अ डायनेमिक स्टेट. And since we are in a dynamic state, there is no need to learn about drives, needs, instincts, rewards, motives. So Kelly के लिए all human beings are motivated simply because they are alive and they are moving forward. So ये भी एक positivistic trend है. This is also a humanistic position which Kelly is taking. Another very important construct and concept, और वो है his major postulate and some 11 inferences elaborations and corollaries he is talking about. Now these corollaries are very important. जब हम बात करें मेजर पोस्टुलेट की, तो मेजर पोस्टुलेट कैली के लिए तो यही है कि इंडिविजुअल एंड इंडिविजुअल्स कंस्ट्रक्ट सिस्टम इज इम्पोर्टेंट, and this construct system is utilized by the individual in perceiving reality, anticipating every event that is happening. जब हम 11 elaborate inferences की बात करते हैं, corollaries की बात करते हैं, तो ये वो हैं जो उसकी मजीद थ्योरी को elaborate करती हैं. We are going to talk about them as well. मेजर पोस्टुलेट तो है मेजर आइडिया, इंपॉर्टेंट कंस्ट्रक्ट जिसके ऊपर सारी थ्योरी बेस करी है. कॉरलरीज आर रिफरिंग टू कंस्ट्रक्ट्स, कॉन्सेप्ट्स. ये कॉन्सेप्ट्स किस तरह बनते, किस तरह फंक्शन करते और किस तरह मॉडिफाई होते हैं एज वी आर ग्रोइंग अप. सो वी विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट. Number 7, a postulate and some corollaries. The structure of personal construct theory is both economical and parsimonious in that Kelly advanced his central tenets by using one fundamental postulate and some 11 elaborate corollaries or elaborations or inferences. Kelly's fundamental postulate, a person's processes are the ways in which he anticipates how an event appears to him and how he perceives reality. Dear student, the major postulate जिसके बारे में अभी हमने शुरू में मिसाल भी आपसे ली थी, it refers to an individual's processes. कौन से processes? आपका behavior, आपकी thinking, these are the major processes. And your behavior and your thinking is used in anticipating, in perceiving events happening around you. So how you perceive an event, how an event appears to you, how you label it is important. हमने अभी आपके साथ मिसाल ली थी कि there are two people and these two people they are living in the same room and they look out of the same room's window and they see a scene. Now the scene formed on their retinas is identical. लेकिन एक कहता है कि what a beautiful day और दूसरा कहता है what a dull and boring day. So how an event appears to you, how you perceive it, how you label it. एक इंडिविजुअल लेबल दे रहेगा ब्यूटीफुल मॉर्निंग, दूसरा लेबल दे रहेगा what a dull and boring morning. So the labels are different, perception is different, and how the events are appearing to the individual is different. So ये तो है major postulate. इसके अलावा Kelly is talking about some 11 elaborate corollaries and 11 elaborate inferences that he is talking about. So let us take these 11 corollaries in detail. Number 1, the construction inference states that constructs are formed on the basis of common themes in our experiences. Number 2, the individuality corollary states that constructs are contained within other constructs. बात आपसे हो रही है जनाब कैली के 11 elaborate inferences की. उसमें से सबसे पहली जो inference है that relates to the construction part. That is, we are going to construct a set of concepts according to our experiences. सबसे पहली चीज कि मैं वो construct develop करूंगी according to, in accordance with my experiences. Number 2, within constructs are contained other construct. यानी एक construct है of university. Within that construct is contained some other concepts like teacher, class, like lecture, exam and things. So within one construct it can contain other constructs as well. So पहला inference के आपके जो inferences हैं, you construct them according to your own personal experiences. दूसरी चीज है कि within one concept are contained some other concepts as well. जाहिर है कि एक concept के अंदर उससे related कुछ और concepts और constructs exist करते हैं. Number 3, the organization inference is one where individuals differ in the way how they organize their constructs. Number 4, the dichotomy inference states how certain events are similar and also how these events are contrasted with other events. Number 5, the choice corollary states that those constructs are chosen that best define and extend one's construct generalizing system. Number 6, the range inference states that each construct has a range of convenience consisting of events to which the construct is relevant. Number 7, the experience corollary states it is not physical experience that is important, rather the process of construct forming, revising and testing of one's construct system. Number 8, the modulation corollary says some constructs are permeable, open to experience than other constructs. Number 9, the fragmentation corollary says while trying new constructs, the people can be inconsistent. Number 10, the commonality corollary says for two people to be similar, they must construct their concepts in similar manner. Number 11, the social inference says that in order to play a role, one must determine what other person expects and then act in accordance with the expectations. Dear students, we are talking to you about George Kelly's major postulate और हमने ये कहा कि major postulate से हमारी मुराद है कि basically all individuals they use a set of construct in anticipating events that are happening around them. Number 2, हमने ये कहा कि George Kelly has given us some 11 corollaries and these are elaborations, inferences. और ये 11 inferences जो हैं they help us in understanding how constructs are formed, how they function, how they are used by the individual and how they are modified. So these 11 inferences related to a construct system give us in detail how the constructs are formed, how they function, how they modify और किस तरह एक individual उन्हें इस्तेमाल करते हैं. I hope you follow the basic idea that there is one major postulate and along with one major postulate are 11 elaborations related to the construct system that is developed and used by an individual. Dear students, let us talk about another very important concept and that is channelizing process. Each personality theorist seems to have a language of his or her own when describing human behavior. Kelly, as can be seen in his fundamental postulate, a person's processes are psychologically channelized by the ways in which he anticipates events. Dear students, हमने ये कहा कि जितने personality theorists हैं, उन सब ने personality development से related, they have come up and developed their own language. Similar is the case with George Kelly. George Kelly, in describing personality, is talking about a set of constructs. Construct is the word which means a concept. And for Kelly, construct is actually the psychological processes which are used. So a person in his thinking, in his behavior is using a construct system and this construct system helps him in understanding events. So Kelly की personality theory में आपको बहुत सारे ऐसे लफ्ज मिलते हैं. सबसे पहला ही लफ्ज जो है वो construct है. कॉरलरीज हैं, 11 कॉरलरीज हैं, फिक्स्ड रोल थेरेपी है, जिसे हम कहते हैं रैप टेस्ट है. सो इवन Kelly is also coming up with his own unique language that he has used in describing and talking about personality development. एक और बहुत अहम concept, individuality and organization. The individuality corollary appears particularly helpful in understanding the uniqueness of personality. Persons differ from each other in their construction of events. For Kelly, no two people, whether they be identical twins or supposedly similar in outlook, will approach and interpret the same event in exactly the same way. Example, consider the traditional differences of opinion between political parties on such issues as welfare, military spending, taxation, forced racial integration, and on capital punishment. Or reflect on why students may disagree with professors, professors with department chairpersons, department chairpersons with deans, and everybody with the college presidents. Of what is popularly called the generation gap, the fundamental differences of viewpoint between parents and their offsprings, a situation which in Kelly's theory might more properly be labeled as personal construct gap. Dear students, we are talking to you about individuality and organization. हमने ये कहा कि एक इंडिविजुअल दूसरे इंडिविजुअल से मुख्तलिफ है. One individual is unique in the way that how he perceives and interprets events that are happening around him. Even the identical twins, even people who resemble very much with one another, now they perceive events that are happening around them differently. तो आप कह सकते हैं कि every individual is unique in the way he perceives events that are happening around him. और इसकी मिसाल आपको ये दी कि ये जो जितनी सियासी जमातें, पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज आपको नजर आती हैं, ये एक दूसरे से बहुत मुख्तलिफ हैं. एक और मिसाल आपके सामने है कि जिस तरह आप अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी में देखें कि जो प्रोफेसर्स हैं उनका इख्तिलाफ डीन से, जो प्रोफेसर्स हैं उनका इख्तिलाफ चेयरपर्सन से रहता है, चेयरपर्सन का इख्तिलाफ अपने डीन से रहता है, डीन का इख्तिलाफ जो है वो हमेशा रेक्टर से रहता है, और हर एक का इख्तिलाफ जो कॉलेज का प्रेसिडेंट है उससे रहता है. सो दैट differences shows the uniqueness of people. So dear students, we are talking to you about George Kelly's theory. और हमने ये कहा कि ये जो एक इंडिविजुअल दूसरे इंडिविजुअल से मुख्तलिफ है, बच्चे जो हैं वो अपने पेरेंट्स से मुख्तलिफ हैं, स्टूडेंट्स अपने टीचर से मुख्तलिफ हैं, प्रोफेसर्स अपने चेयरपर्सन से, चेयरपर्सन अपने डीन से. ये इसलिए है बिकॉज ऑफ पर्सनल कंस्ट्रक्ट गैप. It is because that every individual has got his own personal construct system that he or she is utilizing in making sense out of things that are happening around them. Now let us talk about another very important construct, and that is to construe or not to construe. That is the question. जनाब सवाल ये है आपके लिए, क्या हमें construct बनाने चाहिए, develop करने चाहिए या नहीं करने चाहिए? From Kelly's perspective, the translation of cognition into behavior in any situation depends upon the construct the person uses to construe the relevant events and which end of the dichotomous construct he or she applies. बात आपसे हो रही है कि जॉर्ज कैली की थ्योरी की, और उसमें हमने कहा should we construe or should we not construe, that is the question. क्या हमें concept और constructs बनाने चाहिए या नहीं बनाने चाहिए, और अगर हम बना रहे हैं ये constructs तो इस construct की कौन सी dichotomous end को हमें इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए. मसलन अगर मैं एक construct बना रही हूँ good and bad, so this construct has got two poles, one is good and the other is bad. So which dichotomous end am I going to use? So the thing is, one continuously throughout his life, an individual keeps on developing constructs, uses them as situations arise, and discard them, modify them, or let's say, if they are not validated, they are discarded and new hypotheses, new constructs are formulated by the individual. So it's very much relevant that every individual should develop constructs, should modify them if they are not validated, और अगर वो वैलिडेट हो रहे हैं, वो बहुत अच्छे इस्तेमाल हो रहे हैं और आपको उनसे फायदा हो रहा है, तो देन स्टिक ऑन टू देम, हैंग ऑन टू देम. Let us talk about a very interesting concept, CPC cycle, circumspection preemption control cycle, CPC cycle. जनाब ये जो CPC cycle है, इसकी 3 phases हैं, इसके 3 steps और stages हैं. सबसे पहली बात तो ये कि when do you use CPC cycle? Whenever an individual encounters new situation, novel situation, different situation, well he uses CPC cycle. अब हमने दूसरी बात ये कही आपसे कि ये जो CPC cycle है, इसकी 3 stages हैं, इसकी 3 phases हैं. सबसे पहली है circumspection. जनाब, you try to develop a set of constructs, concepts which you may use. सबसे पहली स्टेज कि आपने एक set of constructs जो हैं वो develop करने, which will help you in anticipating this novel, this new situation. Number 2, ये जो preemptive stage है, इसमें आपने select करना है, choose करना है वो construct जो सबसे relevant है, most suitable for this particular situation. And number 3, the control phase, you act upon that particular chosen construct जो आपने phase number 2 में select किया. तो हमने आपसे ये कहा कि ये CPC cycle बहुत अहम है. It comes into existence when an individual faces a novel, a different, a unique situation in his life. He makes use of CPC, जिसके 3 stages हैं. सबसे पहली stage जो है जहाँ पे an individual thinks over, develops, constructs in number of concepts. That is the first stage. Number 2, the preemptive stage. You select one concept which seems to be most relevant to the situation and discard the other. Number 3, जो concept आपने choose किया, जो construct आपने choose किया, you act on the basis of that. So, dear students, let us see what this CPC cycle according to Kelly is. When individuals are confronted with a novel situation, they apply the CPC cycle. Number 1, in the circumspection phase of the cycle, people think over a number of constructs that they feel may be appropriate to the situation. Number 2, in the preemptive phase, they choose those constructs that seem relevant. Number 3, in the control phase, they act on the basis of constructs chosen in the preemption phase. Circumspection preemption control cycle, which involves a sequential progression from construction to avert behavior. In the first phase of CPC cycle, the circumspection phase, an individual considers a number of different constructs as they relate to a particular situation. That is, individual contemplates the various possibilities facing her. This is analogous to looking at all sides of the question. Recall that a construct is open to new experiences. The preemption phase follows when individual reduces the number of alternatives, constructs or hypotheses to one most appropriate to the problem. Here, she decides which of the preemptive alternatives to use. Finally, during the control phase of the cycle, she decides on a course of action and its accompanying behavior. The choice is made, in other words, based on an estimate of which alternative construct is most likely to lead to extension and definition of the system. Dear students, we are talking to you about CPC cycle. हमने ये कहा कि CPC साइकिल इज अ सीक्वेंशियल प्रोसेस, और इस सीक्वेंशियल प्रोसेस में सबसे पहला स्टेप है कंस्ट्रक्टिंग और डेवलपिंग अ नंबर ऑफ कंस्ट्रक्ट्स, और जिसे आप कह सकते हैं यू ट्राई टू लुक एट द प्रॉब्लम दैट इज इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू फ्रॉम ऑल एंगल्स। जो भी मसला आपके सामने है आप उसको हर एंगल से देखते हैं, दैट इज द सर्कमस्पेक्शन फेज। नंबर 2 is where you try to select one construct which is most relevant in the solution of the problem. And number 3, you act on that construct, you act on that particular concept which you think is going to lead you towards success. Dear students, we are talking to you about George Kelly's CPC cycle. This was an innovative new idea, and it was through this method, operationally, scientifically, Kelly was trying to prove that we depend on a set of construct which is scientifically developed, validated, and we act upon it. So that is as far as CPC cycle is concerned. Let us talk about change in construct system. A construct system enables individual to anticipate events as accurately as possible. Kelly postulated that a change in one's construct system occurs most often when one is exposed to a novel or unfamiliar events which do not conform to one's existing system of constructs. According to the experience corollary states, a person's construct system varies as he successfully construe replication of events. Dear students, we are talking to you about a change in construct system. हमने आपसे ये कहा कि when an individual is not able to solve his problem using a construct system, or when that hypothesis or construct system is not validated, well, an individual modifies, changes, or let's say develops new set of hypotheses, a new construct system to deal with his problem. So जनाब बात यूं है कि आपका जो कंस्ट्रक्ट सिस्टम है वो अगर आपके मसले को और प्रॉब्लम को हल नहीं कर रहे, you modify it, you change it. Number 13, social relationships and personal constructs. Kelly asserted in his individuality corollary, people differ as a result of the way they interpret situation. Then it follows that they may be similar to others to the extent that they construe experiences in similar ways. Thus, if two people view the world in same way, that is, they are similar in their constructions of personal experiences, they are likely to behave in similar ways. The essential point is that people are similar neither because they have experienced similar events nor because they manifest similar behaviors. They are similar because events have approximately the same psychological meaning for them. Dear students, we are talking to you about George Kelly's personal construct theory, और हमने ये कहा कि if two people view the world similarly in the same way, तो फिर उनकी perception, उनका behavior बिल्कुल एक जैसा होगा. बात यूं है कि the same event for two persons may be having the same psychological meaning, the same psychological importance, the same psychological significance. So that is why they would be behaving similarly to an event. Next, very important and interesting concept, and that is role construct repertory test assessing personal constructs. जनाब बात आपसे हो रही जॉर्ज कैली के एक और बहुत अहम कंस्ट्रक्ट की और कॉन्सेप्ट की, और वो है रोल कंस्ट्रक्ट रेpertory टेस्ट, जिसको ब्रीफली इन एब्रीविएशन हम द रैप टेस्ट भी कहते हैं. Now, this RAP test is used by George Kelly in trying to understand how people construe, how people try to understand the significant persons in their life. So ये वो रैप टेस्ट है जो कि जॉर्ज कैली ने डिवाइस किया, और इस रैप टेस्ट को इस्तेमाल करते हैं हम ये स्टडी करने के लिए कि एक इंडिविजुअल की जिंदगी में सिग्निफिकेंट पर्सन्स कौन है. जनाब, हर इंडिविजुअल की जिंदगी में कुछ सिग्निफिकेंट पर्सन्स हैं, लाइक योर मदर. तो हाउ डू यू कंस्ट्रू योर मदर? हाउ डू यू एंटिसिपेट योर मदर? इज शी इम्पोर्टेंट? योर फादर, योर सिस्टर, योर ब्रदर, योर टीचर, the ideal accepting teacher, the rejecting teacher, a neighbor. So ये वो सारे significant individuals हैं जिनके बारे में how do we perceive these individuals. In order to assess them, it was Kelly who developed the role construct repertory test or the RAP test. Kelly developed the role construct repertory test to identify the important construct a person uses to construe significant people in his or her life. The RAP test was originally developed and devised as a diagnostic instrument to assist the therapist in understanding a client's construct system and the way the client uses it to structure his personal and material environment, such as roles such as your mother's role, your father's role, your brother's role, sister's role, spouse role, accepted teacher's role, rejected teacher's role. Dear students, we are talking to you about role construct test, और हमने ये कहा कि रोल कंस्ट्रक्ट रेपर्टरी टेस्ट और द रैप टेस्ट वाज यूज्ड बाय केली in understanding how an individual perceives significant persons in his life. आपकी जिंदगी में कौन बहुत significant individual है और उसको आप कैसे perceive करते हैं. अब बहुत सारे significant individuals होते हैं, your family, your friends, your teacher. So it was Kelly who used this particular RAP test in trying to understand the construct system that we use in understanding, in trying to relate to significant persons in our life. So Janab, that is as far as the RAP test is concerned. Now let us talk about application. Number 1, emotional states. Number 2, psychological disorders. Number 1, emotional states. Kelly retained but redefined several traditional psychological concepts of emotions in terms relevant to cognitive theory. Anxiety, the vague feelings of apprehension, helplessness, commonly labeled as anxiety, is the result of being aware that one's available constructs are not applicable to anticipating events one encounters. Dear students, we are talking to you about applications of George Kelly's theory. और हमने आपसे ये कहा कि it was Kelly who has tried to understand certain emotional states that we go through, जिसमें से पहली emotional state है anxiety की. Anxiety is a general feeling of apprehension and helplessness. और Kelly के लिए ये feeling convey करती है कि जो कंस्ट्रक्ट सिस्टम एक इंडिविजुअल ने बनाया हुआ है, डेवलप किया हुआ है, इट इज समहाउ नॉट एप्लीकेबल, नॉट हेल्पफुल इन सॉल्विंग वंस प्रॉब्लम. सो दैट इज व्हाई वन फेसेस एंजाइटी, एप्रीहेंशन और हेल्पलेसनेस. दूसरी इमोशनल स्टेट जिसके ऊपर कैली का फोकस है, दैट इज गिल्ट. गिल्ट अनदर इमोशनल स्टेट. The guilty person is aware of having deviated from important roles, self-images, by which she or he maintains relationships to others. For example, a college student who construes himself as a scholar will feel guilty if he spends too much time at the local clubhouse with his roommates, thus violating the most basic aspect of his role as a scholar, namely studying. तो जनाब दूसरे इम्पॉर्टेंट इमोशनल स्टेट और वो है गिल्ट, और द गिल्टी पर्सन समहाउ फाइंड्स, और इसमें एक मिसाल दी हुई है कि एक ऐसा स्टूडेंट है जो कि अपने आप को स्कॉलर कहता है और समझता है, लेकिन यही स्टूडेंट ही फील्स गिल्टी व्हेन ही इज स्पेंडिंग सो मच टाइम एट द क्लब हाउस विद हिज फ्रेंड्स, क्योंकि his idealized image of a scholar is that he should be in the library and he should be studying. So he is violating an idealized self-image, an aspect of his idealized self-image, and when he is violating it, he faces guilt. Third emotional state, that is hostility. Traditionally considered a disposition to behave vindictively towards or inflict harm upon others, hostility in Kelly's system is merely an attempt to hold on to an invalid construct in the face of contradictory, invalidating evidence. So, janaab, hostility is basically holding on to a construct which somehow is least helpful to an individual. Dear students, we have talked to you about 3 emotional states where George Kelly's personal construct system can be applied. पहली emotional state थी जिसमें हमने आपसे बात की anxiety, guilt, hostility. Now these are the 3 different emotional states where an individual is using a construct system, and this construct system is not helpful, it's invalid, it does not stand the test of time, so individual has to revalidate it, or rather he has to formulate a new set of hypotheses, a new construct system to deal with it. Janab, let us talk about a very interesting thing, and that is Kelly's concept of well-functioning person. First and perhaps most important, healthy persons are willing to evaluate their constructs and to test the validity of the perceptions of other people. In other words, such people test the predictions derived from their personal constructs of social experiences. Secondly, healthy people are able to discard their constructs and reorient their core role systems whenever they appear to be invalid. बात आपसे हो रही है जनाब कैली के पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ हेल्दी पीपल, और हमने कहा फॉर कैली हेल्दी पीपल आर दोस्त जो एक कंस्ट्रक्ट सिस्टम डेवलप करते हैं, और इस कंस्ट्रक्ट सिस्टम को टाइम एंड अगेन दे एक्सपेरिमेंट एंड चेक वेदर इट्स हेल्पिंग देम और नॉट. Number 2, healthy individuals are able to accept their faulty construct system, और सबसे बड़ी बात ये कि उन्होंने एक्सेप्ट कर लिया कि उनका कंस्ट्रक्ट सिस्टम इज फॉल्टी, सो दे रीओरिएंट इट, दे चेंज इट, दे मॉडिफाई. तो सबसे पहली बात कि आपका कंस्ट्रक्ट सिस्टम है और उस कंस्ट्रक्ट सिस्टम को टाइम एंड अगेन आप टेस्ट करते रहते हैं. Number 2, healthy individual is one who accepts that he has a faulty construct system and he is willing to reorient it, to modify it. In Kelly's terminology, the constructs are permeable, meaning not only that they can admit when they are wrong, but also that they can update their constructs when their life experiences so dictate. बात आपसे हो रही है जॉर्ज कैली के कंस्ट्रक्ट सिस्टम की, और हमने कहा जॉर्ज कैली के लिए हेल्दी इंडिविजुअल्स वो हैं जो अपना कंस्ट्रक्ट सिस्टम को टाइम एंड अगेन टेस्टेड. नंबर 2, they are in a position to accept that their construct system was wrong, faulty, and they are able to reorient it. बहुत बड़ी बात है अगर कोई शख्स ये मान ले कि हाँ मेरे अंदर ये कमी, ये खामी, ये गलती है, और जहाँ पे ये एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी आ जाए वहीं से आदमी अपनी जो है इम्प्रूवमेंट और बेटरमेंट शुरू कर देता. सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, वी आर टॉकिंग टू यू अबाउट जॉर्ज कैली's therapy and theory. Number 17, fixed role therapy. Kelly's psychotherapy is directed towards psychological reconstruction of the client's construct system so that it is more workable. But more than this, it is an exciting process of scientific experimentation. The therapy room is a laboratory in which the therapist encourages the client to develop and test new hypotheses both within and outside the clinical situation. The therapist is highly active, constantly pushing and stimulating the client to try new constructs on for size and if they fit, the client can use them in the future, and if not, other hypotheses are generated and tested. Kelly went beyond this unique interpretation of psychotherapy to develop his own specific brand, fixed role therapy. Fixed role therapy maintains psychologically human beings are not only what they construe themselves to be, but also what they do. In general terms, the therapist sees her role or his role as one of encouraging and helping the client to perceive and construe himself in new ways and to act accordingly, thereby becoming a new and more effective person. Dear students, we are talking to you about Kelly's fixed role therapy, और हमने ये कहा कि कैली ने एक अपनी ब्रांड ऑफ साइकोलॉजी इंट्रोड्यूस की जिसको उसने नाम दिया फिक्स्ड रोल थेरेपी का. अब ये जो फिक्स्ड रोल थेरेपी है, इसमें जो थेरेपी रूम है, द क्लाइंट ओवर देयर इज इनकरेज्ड बाय द क्लिनिशियन, बाय द थेरेपिस्ट टू कंस्ट्रक्ट, टू डेवलप सम न्यू हाइपोथेसिस, a new construct system, to check it, to use it, and to become an individual who's new, who's effective, who's improved, who's better. So जनाब, fixed role therapy ये है कि आप एक नया कंस्ट्रक्ट सिस्टम, एक नया सेट ऑफ हाइपोथेसिस जनरेट करें, और अगर वो वैलिडेट होते, अगर वो हेल्पफुल हैं आपके लिए, तो यूज दिस न्यू सेट ऑफ कंस्ट्रक्ट्स एंड हाइपोथेसिस in developing yourself. How does fixed role therapy actually works? It begins by having the client write a sketch of himself in the third person. The sketch has no detailed outline and the client is only the one who's following instructions. Now, how the instructions appear to the individual? There is minimal threat and it allows the client freedom of expression. Dear students, we are talking to you about fixed role therapy. और जनाब, इस fixed role therapy किस तरह ये काम करती है? How does it work? Well, the client is asked to write a sketch of himself in third person. उसको सिर्फ instructions दी जाती हैं. इसमें कतन कोई outline, इसमें कतन कोई guided instructions मौजूद नहीं है, बल्कि how an individual is able to write his sketch in third person. So we can say complete freedom is provided to the individual so that he can express himself, how he sees reality, how he perceives the world, and how the world appears to him. Dear students, we have been talking to you about George Kelly's theory, जिसमें हमने कहा कि एक मेजर पोस्टुलेट है अबाउट हाउ एन इंडिविजुअल सीज द वर्ल्ड. उसके बाद हमने कहा पीपल आर साइंटिस्ट, दे कंस्ट्रक्ट देयर ओन कंस्ट्रक्ट सिस्टम. उसके बाद हमने कहा कि ये कंस्ट्रक्ट्स जो हैं, ये कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं, ये टेम्पलेट्स हैं, हाउ यू व्यू द रियलिटी. उसके बाद जनाब हमने बात की आपसे कोई 11 corollaries की, 11 elaborate concepts की, and which try to explain how a construct system functions, how it changes, and how it influences social interaction among people. उसके बाद हमने आपसे जॉर्ज कैली के रैप टेस्ट की बात की, और रैप टेस्ट इज वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट. फिर CPC साइकिल की आपसे बात हुई, और फिक्स्ड रोल थेरेपी की बात हुई. Dear students, that is as far as the summary is concerned. अगर मुझे इस थ्योरी को evaluate करना हो तो मैं ये कहूँगी कि सबसे पहली बात, it is a phenomenological theory, it is humanistic, it is cognitive. जब मैंने कहा phenomenological, how you perceive something. Humanistic, potential and individual's uniqueness is focused. Cognitive, it stresses on how individual thinks, how he views reality. Existential, humanistic, क्योंकि यहाँ पे individual के existence को बहुत importance दी गई है. Dear students, that is as far as George Kelly's personal construct theory is concerned. It is a very interesting system. It focuses on a personal construct that an individual develops. and through this construct system he views and thinks about reality. Dear students, I hope you have enjoyed listening to this lecture number 25, in which we have tried to sum up George Kelly's cognitive theory of personality for you. Please go through the Word document and the PowerPoint slides that are available on the web page of Personality Psychology. जनाब अपना बहुत ध्यान रखिए, अपना बहुत ख्याल रखिए, and if you have any question related to this particular lecture, please do keep in touch, do write to us. We will be in a position to respond to every question related to this lecture. Take good care of yourself. Up till our next lecture, it is Khuda Hafiz from Virtual University Studio.